Well, if you've ever wondered what running for an elective office like Congress is really all about, both the ups and the downs, our next guest gives us clear insight.
Joining us now is Rob Curnock, author of Dead Man Running, and thank you for being here.
Yeah. Well, thank you for having me. I appreciate it. And just so you know, I'm not actually advertising for the Big 12 here. It was the only face mask I had.
That's okay.
And I call lines for Baylor women's volleyball, so this is what we have.
It's good. It's good. No problem.
All right, tell us about your book. What's it all about?
The book is, I wrote it after I ran 10 years ago, and we were running against an incumbent that was pretty entrenched, and nobody expected me to have a prayer. It was one of those deals where people wouldn't help us. People wouldn't donate because we had no chance, according to all the experts. Mm-hmm. So, hence the name Dead Man Running. So we went through the campaign. We were unbelievably outspent, like $2.1 million to less than 100,000.
Wow.
And part of that was because people would call to, we want to give money to the Curnock campaign, but they were being told, oh, don't waste your money, he can't win. So, I mean, we couldn't raise money. I mean, I would have had to wear a mask and carry a gun. To raise money, that's what it would have taken.
Oh my God.
So anyway, we came to within 4.5 points of flipping the seat, shocked everybody, and then the next cycle, the National Republican Party made this one of their focal points because of how close we got, and then a bunch of others jumped in, and there was a contested primary, and myself and the current congressman got into the runoff. He won it. But the point was that the incumbent was so damaged that we knew whichever one of us won the runoff was going to win. And so he did. He went on to win and became the congressman. So that's what the book's all about.
After all that, would he run again?
The book talks about how everybody knows how nasty and dirty and negative politics is. Yeah. This kind of shows it, but there's also a lot of really good things involved. I mean, you get to meet a lot of really neat people. You travel around. I mean, it's incredible. And I talk about it in the book, the different people that you meet and how much people put faith in you, even though you're just a nobody candidate. In my mind, that's how I looked at it. It's like, but they really believe in you. And you're getting to espouse values that you believe in and where you think America should go and what America should stand for and how this district should be representative. So this book is really, it's for someone that was, if you were ever thinking about getting involved in politics, this would be perfect because it shows you what to expect. It's not meant to be the Rob Curnock story. I mean, it turns out to be because I'm the guy that went through it.
Right.
But it just shows you what you can expect, and this is the type of thing that happens in races all over the country, even up to the presidential level. I mean, it's really a good book. It's actually been selling pretty well.
Congratulations.
And I submitted the manuscript to 4 publishers. I got 4 offers of partner publishing. So it was one of those deals where we knew it was a good thing going in, and it looks like it's doing pretty well. So I'm just out spreading the word, and the concept that comes to mind for me when I wrote this book was evil flourishes when good men do nothing. And that's an old saying from a long time ago, but basically if good people don't get involved, maybe the wrong side, the bad guys win.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the key, and that's part of what the book was all about. It's just meant to enlighten people and show them what politics is really all about.
Yeah. So did you just wake up one day and decide I'm going to write a book, or was there another inspiration?
It was a few years after the race in 2010 when I'd lost the runoff to the current congressman. I just felt like it was a story that needed to be told, and maybe part of it was catharsis for me because you go through so much as a candidate, and the book talks about it. It's just you don't understand how brutal it can be until you get. I mean, I'll give you an example. My wife and I would be campaigning every day. We'd be traveling between Bryan College Station and Waco and Burleson up north, and when the campaign was in the middle of it, I was getting blasted by the incumbent. He'd started an advertising campaign, and I mean, every time you turned on the radio, the TV, opened a newspaper, all you were hearing was Rob Curnock. He's a politician.
No.
He's and I was just getting blasted, and I'd never been used to that before because I was a TV guy from this area, and so I never was used to being hated. For lack of a better word. So anyway, my wife and I get back late one night, and we sit down on the couch, and we're, you know, we're just trying to relax because it's late in the campaign. We're both tired. We're both, you know, struggling. So we turn on the TV to relax. It's like 10:30 at night, and as soon as the TV, the first thing you hear, Rob Kernock, politician, he's failed us. We just looked at each other and laughed. I mean, what else could you do? I mean, it's just one of those things. But anyway, that's the types of things that were out there and what I went through. And, you know, it turned out to be a really good experience. And it's what fomented the change or you know, made the change happen in this district that nobody could get done for 18 years, and we started it. So.
That's awesome.
All right, so where can we find your book?
You can find it all over. It's available at all major booksellers, including Barnes & Noble's, Amazon, iTunes, Walmart. I've even seen it for sale in Denmark for 45 kroner.
Wow. All right, well, thank you, Rob, so much for being
And
here.
I did want to show my beard.
There you go. That was weird. Thank you guys so much for being here. Have a wonderful rest of your day.